Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show we are going to have Das. Das is from England in the UK. So let's see what Das has to say. Enjoy the interview. So hello Das, how are you?
I'm not bad, you?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time this evening for the interview. Thank you.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
So tell me, how is your day today?
Busy.
Great.
Ah,
So tell me, what do you do for work, for living?
Um, I don't work. I create content and I'm a full-time carer.
I see. So you look after this friend.
Yeah.
I see. And tell me, what has been the highlight of your day today?
Uh, I've doing school run and I've had some very old tunes on. Very
Uh-huh.
old tunes. Tunes that I haven't listened to for years.
Uh-huh. Amazing.
Um, I've kind of refound my raving self.
Okay. And tell me, where are you from, Das?
Bradford
Where's
in
that?
West Yorkshire.
How far are you from London?
Uh, if I'm driving, maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours tops.
Okay. So tell me something interesting about the place where you're born, where you live right now.
It's got some quite nice scenery. It
Mm-hmm.
has got some decent people in it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's got some alright shops. It's like any city, really, to be honest. These a museum that I like going to with friends and family, and it's supposed to be the most haunted one in Bradford.
Uh-huh.
Which is always fun to go and scare the kids.
I see. And that's the place where you're born and raised?
Yeah, lived in Bradford all my life.
See.
But I am working forward, well, working towards
Mm-hmm.
trying to get out of Bradford.
Okay. I see. So tell me a little bit as well about your videos. You create some content as well. So tell me a little bit more about the idea. What's the message behind?
Well, basically, I'm using what I've gone through, what I
Mm-hmm.
found helps, and I'm
Yep,
putting it together to try and help other people.
I
Because
see.
if I can make someone feel better for a slight second, then that'll make me happy.
I see. So all of the videos are based on your personal experiences.
Yeah, personal experiences, people that have told me stuff. It's all intertwined to try and help other people.
See. Okay. All right. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and also about your point of views. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Das. So before we start our journey within the Magic Box, would you like you to tell me something interesting about yourself, or maybe something that not many people know about you?
Um, Not many people know the struggle or struggles that I've been through,
Uh-huh.
which I am at a point in my life now where I'm coming to terms with it, and like I say, I want to use my experience to help other people.
Yeah,
And I'm a very family oriented. I can't speak properly, but I'm very family oriented. My family come first,
absolutely.
basically.
Oh,
Um, I do have a bit of a side to me that that I had to hide for years, which is I'm now starting to embrace a lot
mm-hmm.
more now because I feel comfortable in embracing it, and I have a choice now how I want to be, how I want to look, and how I act.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have been through some DV in the past, which has took a while for me to come to terms with, but like I say, I'm just using all my past experiences to help other people. And along
Right.
the way, I'm healing myself with it. So it's a win-win.
I love that. I think, you know, when you are open up about your struggles or things that you went in the past, it's not just about helping people; it's about healing as well. I think it's, as you said, it's both goes together.
Yeah. Um, I did. I've tried all sorts of different content,
Hmm.
but I find the one that comes naturally is showing people how to be positive, having
Yeah.
that positive mindset. And it's
Yeah.
took me a lot of years to get into that frame of mind.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, my main goal, I just want to help people, and it's hard,
Uh-huh.
especially when you come across a male that has been through abuse and stuff. Because let's be honest, we don't like talking about it. We're stubborn. Like we try and express our feelings, and it comes out completely opposite. Do you know what I
Totally.
mean? So if I
Totally.
can show people or help people explain their emotions and deal with what's going on, then I'm,
Yeah.
I'm going to be happy.
Amazing. Very good. Okay, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and also about your journey so far. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Das, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Yeah, that's fine.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Okay, full of random fun questions. I'm just gonna
Right.
play a song now just for us to relax before the first question. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the join, if it comes up a question that you don't want to answer, you don't want to talk about, always can change, okay?
Yeah.
Right, first question for you is, what motivates you the most in life?
Family, my kids, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, so myself.
Tell me about it.
You've got to have that motivation yourself. You've got to give yourself that little bit of a kick up the bum, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Tell
am
me.
very sorry. Go on.
Carry on. Sorry, carry on.
I am very, very. When it comes to people that I care about and love, they give me the inspiration, and
Mhm.
I use that to better myself and hopefully better them.
Tell me what's the biggest joy of being a dad?
All of it, even on the worst days. And there's probably loads of parents out there that'll tell you, "Oh, my kid's done this, and it's horrible." Well, no, man, it's all brilliant. It's all part of from being babies to growing up. I've
Uh-huh.
got I've got a 21-year-old. Sorry, 20-year-old.
You got
Yeah,
21-year-old daughter or
yeah.
son?
Daughter, my firstborn.
Oh, wow. My God.
And yeah, I can honestly say that I've been from being babies, being children, teenagers, adults.
Oh,
And there's
wow.
one part of that that is not worth it.
Wow. Tell me so far, what's the most meaningful lesson you've learned from your kids so far?
Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't confine to what any or what everybody else wants you to be.
Mm-hmm.
See, my youngest, not my youngest no more, but my was youngest. He, when he was born, liked to wear nail varnish. Fair
Yeah.
enough. You want to do it, you do it. That's fine. It's up to you. And he liked to wear certain girls' clothes because he felt comfy, not just in himself, but the material made him feel nice. And he had a few issues at school. which you're
Mhm.
gonna do. But it didn't phase him. It's like he used to say to me, he went, "Dad, it don't matter what people say. I want to do this, and this is me." And that
Wow.
was so overwhelming coming from you were 5 at the time,
Oh, wow.
knowing from a young age exactly what he wants to be, what he wants to dress like, and it was like, wow. And it's took me a long time to think that way myself, but it is a good lesson.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I think sometimes you get very impressed and very with the lessons that you've learned, things that you've learned from our kids for sure. Always
Yeah.
learn, always something new learning.
Oh, yes.
Amazing. Next question, let's do it. All right. Next question for you is, what scares you the most about your future?
Now, if I'm being honest, and you'd have asked me that a while ago, by a while ago, I mean a few years back,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have turned around and said, no, it scares me because I was in a dark place.
Yeah.
Now, it's different. The only thing that scares me is not being able to give my family and my friends the things they deserve. For instance, with my kids, if I can't provide proper for them, if I can't give them what they're wanting, and it don't have to be material, it emotional as well. And if
Yep.
I fail to do that, that's the only thing I'm scared of.
Yeah, amazing. I think when you do something that's thinking about family and friends, you feel the greatest.
Yeah.
Next question, let's do it. Das, before the next question, of course, you mentioned the beginning of the interview about some challenge moments, dark place that you had in the past. Tell
Yeah.
me, when you look back, what's the positive outcome that came out of those challenge journeys in your life, if you can share?
Even when things and situations are trying to drag you down and people are trying to drag you down, and the fact that you survive them situations, the fact that even
Mhm.
though you are mentally, emotionally, physically either hurt, drained, or unwilling to do anything, but the fact that you can get all past that all, and after everything, then
Yeah.
if you can do that, it's amazing.
Do you feel right now that you are in the best place in your life?
I don't feel like I am in the best place in my life. I'm definitely getting there, but
Mm-hmm.
I've got more to go.
I see.
Definitely a lot more to go,
I see.
and I'll
Okay.
get there.
Amazing. Next question is, who are you most thankful for and why?
Do you mean past, present, or future?
When you think about someone, which the first person that comes to your mind?
First person that comes to my mind is a very close friend. She helped me through
Mm-hmm.
a pretty, I won't say the darkest point in my life, but she helped me through a dark patch of my life, and she helped me realize that the things that I went through,
Yep.
even though I went through them as a male, were all right. If that makes sense. She gave me the confidence and the strength
Yep.
to say, look, I've had this done to me. Right? I ain't gonna hide from it. It happens. I'm gonna learn from it, and I'm gonna help others with it.
I see. Okay, so let's see that's this person you just mentioned right now, this friend is watching this interview, and you have a moment, an opportunity to send her a message. What would you say?
I don't think you've got enough time. I would tell her that if she wasn't in my life, I don't know what I would have done, because she's the best thing in my life. She's amazing. She's 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 my friend, but she's gorgeous. She's finding a way. We're helping each other find our way, find who we are, and she's amazing because she's coming on so strong, and yeah, she's awesome.
Very good. Next question, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next one. You like dancing, Das?
A little bit. When I was younger. Not so much now. I crack.
Next question for you is, what is the most difficult thing have you ever done?
The most difficult thing I've ever done is walk away from a situation that was killing me and not realizing it were killing me.
Mm-hmm.
And actually being myself and being confident. See, I went through a situation, really bad relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that took me a long time to realize that it wasn't how you treat people, how I was getting treated. So I managed to get away from that situation.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, I think I've veered off subject a little bit there. Sorry.
It's okay. When you think about yourself, when you analyze yourself, what's the biggest joy of being Das? What do you like the most about being you?
There's only one of me, and I'll help anybody that needs help. That's what makes me me.
And what's something, when you think about yourself, that you could improve, or you're trying to work on it? There is something?
What I could improve? I could improve my health a lot more. But I think we all can do that. Maybe my confidence, because I find that my confidence is a bit lacking.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about it. I'm pretty perfect other than that.
I see.
Sorry, I don't mean to sound really big-headed, but
No,
I am a positive person.
Totally. And what's knowing that you need to work on your confidence? What do you do about that? How do you work on it?
In the minute I am testing myself when I'm going out doing my photos and my videos for TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm doing it out in the big wide world. I'm not used to that. I'm used to either being in a car or being in a room or being in a house.
Yeah.
So I'm working on being outside, being around people, just talking to myself to try and help other people. Sure. And having people look at me weirdly and thinking, well, what's he doing? He's staring at his phone, just rambling.
No, I see your point. I think that being on social media, it's a great way for you to to feel more confident on yourself and express yourself as well. And somehow you just make yourself, you just find the best of you doing that.
Yeah.
Cool. Next question. Let's do it. Next question for you is, what is your favorite place in the entire world and why?
My favorite place in the world? Oh, I've never actually thought of that. Honestly, with my friend. She brings me so much joy, and we can talk about anything and act like kids, even though we're old. And it's one of them, you can have a laugh together, and it's happy. It's refreshing. in a world that's so full of negative people and energy, just to be around that one person that is so positive, so uplifting, it's a game changer.
As I can see, your eyes shine when you talk about this friend of yours. What's the biggest difference between both of you and the biggest similarity?
The biggest difference? I'd say age, but there's only 5 years.
Okay.
Similarities. We like the same music. We
Uh-huh.
pretty much dress the same kind of style.
Yeah.
Both have a very dark sense of humor when it comes to certain things. Yeah, we are pretty much alike. The only difference is female and male.
Uh-huh. And how did your path cross, if you can share?
We were friends when we were younger, and then
Okay.
we kind of, obviously life takes its toll and people go separate ways.
Yeah.
But then, I'm trying to think, about 4 years back, we kind of
Connect.
sunk back into each other, if that makes sense. It was like we had a really nice childhood, and then we've had really horrible relationships and stuff.
Yeah.
And when we needed each other, we kind of out of nowhere found each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever we've seen each other before, we've always smiled or just talked on like we've not seen each other for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was like that. We seen each other and that were it. We just been like that ever since. Because there's
Wow.
no one's standing in the way anymore of us being friends.
Look your smile. Talking about her.
Is it that obvious?
3 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, before the next question, of course, is visible, your beautiful tattoos that I can see. Tell me which one is the very first one you ever had and the latest one, and also the most meaningful one.
My first one, my daughter's name.
Oh.
I got that 2 weeks after she was born.
Wow.
The
latest one?
My latest one, I'm gonna have to stand up.
Okay.
On a swivel chair, and I'll probably fall. I don't know if you can see it, but it's that.
Yes, I can see. What's the meaning?
It says I'm fine. I did this when I was doing a live the other day. Basically, I'm not gonna make it up. I used to self-harm. When I was in my darkest places, I self-harm.
Mm-hmm.
But this leg that I'm working on is my little tribute to, if ever I feel like I need to do it, I want something positive to look at.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. So
Wow.
I've got a wolf, which is my spirit animal on this leg. I've got do you know what I mean by a cutthroat razor?
No.
Do you know the razor blades that barbers use?
Oh yes, of course, yeah.
I've got one of them on this leg as well to simulate. Basically, it means that I know I used to do it, but I'm putting scars on my body now that are positive, not negative.
I see.
And this was just because I was bored.
Interesting. Okay, next question for you is, if you could be a character in a movie, who that would be and why?
Does it have to be any movie, or can it be
any movie, any character, could be anything?
I'd probably say Klaus Michelson from Originals.
Tell me why.
I relate to him as a character.
Yeah.
Where he won't favourite or not liked by his parents, which is how I felt as a child. And he's very misunderstood. But
Mhm.
then people start seeing him how he should be and not how they've been told.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about covers it. And to be honest, I've always, since being a child, I've always wanted to be a vampire. And I know that sounds stupid.
No,
It's what I've always wanted to be.
no right or wrong. And when you think about your childhood memories, yeah, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
My best memory had to be my granddad picking me up from nursery.
Oh,
See, I was really close to my grandparents. I never classed them as my grandparents when I was growing up.
wow.
They were my parents. And my granddad used to pick me up from nursery, take me to the park, take me to his sisters, and just play with my cousins for a bit. And then he always used to, on the way up to my nan's, go to the betting office to bet on a horse.
Oh,
And
wow.
out of everybody that went in this betting office, there were only me allowed in.
Oh, my God.
Just me, sorry. Because my granddad knew the owner,
I
and
see.
he used to always say, "Well, why is he allowed? Why is he allowed in?" But it's like, you know what I mean. And my granddad just used to turn around and say, "He's an adult trapped in a child's body."
Very funny, clever, I like that. Oh, sweet. 2 questions left. Let's do it. What's there is behind, of course, let's say Nightmare Live is the slogan of your TikTok videos. What is about the name Nightmare Live?
Nightmare is my when I got in the game, and that was my gamer tag, and it's stuck with me ever since. Um, I did this for when I go live on TikTok. I do it in here.
Yeah.
But when all the lights are on, you can't see what it actually says. So to be honest, it's just a prop at the minute.
How often do you go on live on TikTok?
I am trying to go live at least once a day, every day.
Okay.
Obviously, with my life at the minute,
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to go live today, but I ended up doing something which I couldn't get out of. So I am trying to go live every day. But again, it's building that confidence up, and that's what I'm trying to do.
That's great. That's great. And I think that's doing this interview that we are doing now, you know what I mean, somehow helps you to, you know, break some ice that we have. Like I have as well. You have all of us. We have those moments where we feel maybe a bit shy or feel a bit out, you know, away of our comfort zone and everything. And it's great. I think those interviews and go live on TikTok. It's a good way for us to somehow break this ice that we have in ourselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like when you go live, I think you're expressing yourself, but
Yeah,
you're building a little community up.
totally, absolutely. And now you're part of the community of the Within the Magic Box for sure. Okay, next question is, what's the best gift ever received and why you consider that?
Best gift ever received. The gift of being myself, being who I want to be, and not have to act like someone I'm not.
I love that. I love that. And when you realize that you can be your truly self, did something happen or you just somehow, you know what I mean, clicked and you said, okay, let me be my truly self from now on?
I always used to be embarrassed. I always used to have to hide the things that I used to like watching. I like anime. I like anything gothic, horror,
Yeah.
dark. I like listening to rock music as well as like Clubland and whatever else I like. And I used to have to hide a lot of that to please other people.
I see. I
I
see.
don't have to do that anymore because my friend has taught me that if you hide yourself, you're gonna end up killing yourself, not physically but emotionally and mentally,
Yeah.
because you're not wanting to be yourself.
Totally. Absolutely. And I'm sure this friend of yours, I even got goosebumps now. This friend of yours is very special in your life because this friend, showed you like how to for you to be able to be yourself and just somehow just break this barrier that was blocking you. You know what I mean? And sometimes we need great people around us to help us to go through that.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Say hello to your friend, okay? Hopefully she's watched this interview now.
Oh, she'll be watching.
Last question, Henry. Last question. Let's do it. But before the last question does, people watch this interview right now. Maybe they are in a moment that you were in the past, like they were, pretend being somebody else to please other people, or maybe they're not confident enough to be themselves. What would be your best piece of advice for those people?
Depending on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got a situation where you can be yourself and not get hurt,
Okay. Yeah.
go for it. If you're in a situation where you can't be yourself because of your friends, to be honest, they're not friends. Not if you
That's so
can't
true.
be yourself in front of them. But if you can't be yourself because you're scared of what everybody else thinks, the only person that really matters is yourself. Don't hide yourself away. Don't block who you want to be because you will kill yourself emotionally and physically doing it. And not only that, once you start expressing yourself and being yourself, you'll find that your life will be a whole lot better. That's a lot.
Totally believe. And also, not just that, the right people is gonna come to your, they're gonna cross your path. The right people will somehow feel their energy and they're gonna start to connect with us. Totally. When you get to this point where you are being your truly self, regardless, trust me, the greatest people will come along. You're gonna make memories and you're gonna, start a journey that you can just, be the best of you.
Yeah. I got to admit, I do agree. The right people do come along at the right time.
Totally, totally. Okay, last question for you is who was your favorite teacher and why?
Oh, I'm gonna have to think about this one a little bit. Being old than that.
Did you like school growing up?
I didn't like school. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna lie, I didn't like school. There was one teacher that I absolutely liked. My art teacher, actually. Thinking
Okay.
about it, my art teacher, because when you get before I left school, they did a little report thing for my GCSEs, and
Okay.
basically she got me down to a T. Mr. Perfectionist. If it's not right, it's going in the bin.
Wow.
It's one of them mates. You remember stuff that make you chuckle, but
Yeah.
it's that little stuff that cheers you up.
Totally.
But yeah, it was because when I was doing my GCSE exams, I literally was drawing something, and I used to, if it wasn't right, I wouldn't rub it out. I'd start again.
Yeah. That's how it worked for you.
Yeah, I can't do something if I mess something up, and I
Uh-huh.
think it's one of my bad habits. If I mess something up, especially if I'm drawing a picture or whatever, um, I won't rub it out. I'll throw it away, and I
Wow.
know that's wasteful of paper and stuff, but it's just I can't get out of it. It's just
A proper artist, like a perfectionist.
yeah, definitely. The only problem is when I mess up my art on me, I can't throw it that way. But I can't
It's
cover it up.
amazing. All right, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game, okay? I'm going to give away some words, just the one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay? Let's start with money.
Useless.
Family.
Love.
Fear.
Dark.
Life.
Light.
Love.
Amazing.
Religion.
Pointless.
Sex.
Good.
Good.
Sorry, I didn't know what to...
No, not right or wrong. I just find the way said. Good. Okay. Politics.
A bunch of morons.
Okay. Friendship.
Live the good ones.
Wow. Desire.
Sex.
Regret.
Mistakes.
Okay. Success.
Life.
Wish.
Happiness.
Actually, I like the way you said success life. You're so right. That's true. It's a success every day when you're alive. I love that. Happiness, one word.
Happiness. Love.
One word for England.
Rain.
And the last one, if you could define all your videos, yeah, on TikTok, in one word, what that would be?
A work in progress. Oh, you said one word. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Work in progress. It's fine. But it's not wrong. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your special friend that I could see your eyes shine talking about her. I'm going to meet her for a coffee and I'm going to ask her, define DAS in one positive word and one negative word only. What should say?
Mad.
As a negative or positive?
Positive.
Okay, and negative.
Stubborn.
Interesting. What's your star sign astrology, Das?
Tourist.
So you are May or April?
May.
May. I have my closest friends, they are Taurus. Can you imagine? Yes, I have a very good relationship with Taurus. Yeah. Okay, let's play now. Das in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Hey, Das, you can ask me a question now.
Out of everything you have accomplished, what would you say is your greatest one?
Wow, what's a great question. I love the question. You put me in spots. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna relate it to your answer. One of the questions said, when you said about being yourself, like you may somehow you put yourself in a situation, a way that you can be your truly self. My answer to you would be, all of us, we have struggles that we don't know how to deal with. We have, we're talking about that before, and I'm going to relate to your answer as well. I think one of the biggest accomplishments that I've done so far in my life, it's about being able to to express the way I am, without any fear or any judgmentals, because it's gonna have always gonna have. It doesn't matter how you are, how you live with. It doesn't matter. You're always gonna have some judgments around, and it's healthy. It's normal to make it. It helps you to grow and become a better person as well. So yeah, I think one of the biggest accomplishments that I'm sure you know very well. When you wake up, you go to work, you go to meet friends, and you literally don't care. You just behave the way you are, your truly self. That's a big accomplishment, because somehow you just can be your truly self. Again, the right people come, the wrong people would leave, and it's gonna be like this all the time when you are yourself. It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy, because sometimes there's so many other things in our life that some people, they cannot be themselves for different reasons, and it's I feel somehow I feel sad for those people as well, because and I understand their points, because maybe they cannot be the truly self. But yes, one of my biggest accomplishments, the fact that I can wake up every day and I know that I will be and I am my truly self. So yeah, I relate to your answer before for sure. Somehow you gave me this idea. Did you enjoy the interview?
Yeah, it's a first, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
There we go. There we go. It's gonna be in your memories. My first interview was with William in the Magic Box.
Definitely.
Das, before we go, first of all, thanks so much for taking the time for the interview. Thanks for being so sweet and kind and accepting my invitation. And carry on with your TikTok videos. I think it's very inspiring. I think, again, you're helping people, you're healing at the same time, you are connected with people. It's bringing the best of you. You feel confident, the right people are coming in your life. And I think that's the joy of it. So thanks again for taking the time. But before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Don't be afraid to be you. Even in the darkest of times, even if you're just thinking about how you should be, it's the start to a happy life.
Totally. Amazing. Great one. Amazing. Thanks again for the interview. Regards to your kids, also to the special one that your eyes were shining, and we keep in touch, okay? It was a pleasure connecting, okay? Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Take care. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.